Okay, we're going to go ahead and go with part 2 of our Awakening Breakdown. Awakening Breakdown. Where we're going on to the main personalities that are going to be launched in the set. I'm going to just throw out my overarching opinion here at the beginning. I'll reiterate it at the end. Is that they went with really tame masteries, but with really crazy personalities. Now, they're not broken, they're just very effective.
Yeah, and they don't seem to go with just one single mastery either. They seem to kind of be like a little more generic and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about that. It's the whole classic jack of all trades, master of none. You get people like Raditz and stuff like that are really specifically made towards like red, or not red, but they can use red now because of the drills and stuff like that. But they're very drill heavy, very setup heavy, very almost orange. They really excel in orange or Saiyan or something like that.
And that's what we're going to reiterate through all of this. You'll notice that virtually every character has great synergy with every mastery, and that's, like I said, a huge asset, but also kind of a problem. We'll say, okay, you see Goku, you'll see Goku level 1 is where we're starting off.
+1 life card damage. Oh, look, that's +2 if I use the blue mastery. It also means that I can do less damage. I only need to do 4 damage to do a crit, so if I'm doing 5, that means I can take 1 endurance and still be pretty good, usually.
This is very effective. Oh, we were talking about hyper specialization.
Oh, and use when entering combat, draw a card. And then I could use that from the other mastery of discarding.
Oh, we were talking about how the older characters, older main personality stacks used to have hyper specialization. Mm-hmm. Literally, like words like interacts with Dragon Balls on the card, or what was I thinking of? Drill Goku. Clearly, Drill Goku. You know. So yeah, those days are probably behind us. We have ultra specialized characters. They'll be, like I said, jack of all trades. Goku clearly will work well in most styles. Like we were saying, he gets a damage buff. Awesome. Also, we should explain why draw a card is maybe a little more than you think. Plenty of personalities have the ability to draw cards.
Basically, you look at both of these abilities, and these are abilities that we would only have seen before on either specific drills or on setups, or, and this is where I'm coming from, allies.
Yep.
Allies that, you'd have to be specific to, like a certain character, or to a certain faction, or even like Trunks. Oh, when entering combat, draw a card, or Briefs. Draw a card if it's this person, this person, this person.
And that was, if it was ever on a personality power, you bet your rear end it was not on a level 1.
No, it wasn't. Or if it was like something, then ditch a card.
Yeah, there's no cost to
attack or something like that.
And lastly, to push it up into a little too good for a level 1 is...
It goes into D.
Yeah, well, that's impressive. A D on a level 1, you sacka. What makes it a big deal is it would be a very comparable power to previous sets minus 1 part. If it was not when entering combat, if it was a power that required an action in combat, then it would be clearly on par with previous sets.
I can even use this guy in the older masteries and still do really well. He's so generic that I can put him in a beat deck, stay at level 1, and have very good synergy at being at level 1.
Oh yeah. Now, admittedly, the whole concept of drawing cards is a little more significant in this version of the game than the score. Score, you can draw cards all day because you have 80 or 90 card decks. In this game, drawing
that's your life.
That's the thing. It has a mild effect that, yes, over time you're actually stealing away future turns from yourself.
But if I'm going into combat, I have 4 cards, my opponent has 3 cards, and I'm drawing a 5th card.
Mm-hmm.
That means all the things in the world.
And we realized, okay, he can balance that out. We're going to move on to Goku level 2, Goku Determined. A couple things. He retains his continuous power of +1 life card damage, and your opponent's attack deal. Wow, no, he keeps the damage buff of 1.
And lowers your opponent's by 1.
Yeah, which is fantastic. I can only think of who has a built-in damage modifier besides Garlic Jr. Nobody. 16? He has a minus on his.
No, he has a plus. Everyone gets +1.
Right. Oh, I'm just thinking about a damage to reduce.
Oh, to reduce?
Who has one? A built-in on their actual level besides Garlic Jr.
I think it's just Garlic Jr.
That is nuts.
There's someone yelling at the screen right now saying something else.
Hey, we don't have our collections in front of us.
Level 2 is a +1. I don't think there's any modifiers that do minus.
No. I was thinking of like, was it 19? No, he gained stages.
No,
to take
and then 18 is all about reducing your opponent's modifiers to nothing, so it's not really a minus.
Built-in minus.
Ally 16,
Ally 16.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're saying is Goku has a very unique ability. It may not look like much, but when your only other competition is Garlic Jr. for a similar ability, it's impressive.
Basically got like a modified black mastery on him.
Oh, yeah, flip-flop
one up, one down. One up, one down.
I like that. That is horrifying.
It's like having a mini aura drill or whatever you want to call it, and then a hiding drill.
Oh, yeah, I was
or
going to say, he took a third of a hiding drill and an aura drill. Like, I'll just take a part of those.
Yep, I'm just taking this.
Stick them on me. And now that's how it works. Okay, so he has a power. This, like we said, it does require an action in combat, so that's going to affect the balance of the card. We said draw the bottom card of your discard pile. So not very many styles manipulate the bottom card of a discard pile. Again, that's a balancing thing. It was draw the top.
Kind of.
If that was draw the top card of your discard pile. But no, it isn't.
Ball 3? One of the newest Dragon Balls is about banishing cards.
And Red Ruthless, as more than one card, lets you adjust your discard pile.
Discard pile. So you could definitely do it. Oh, no. Relaxation.
Oh, mercy. Ooh, I don't want to think about it. Ooh, 2 of those. I draw everything.
Oh, it is. It's literally red relaxation. Draw a bottom card of your discard pile, then you may discard a card from your hand to use a critical damage effect.
He has one built into himself. He can use during combat. Wow. Draw a dead hand. Draw a card which you don't need. Haha. Let's change that, shall we?
Or I can even just grab the bottom card of my discard pile, and if I don't like it, I'm going to put it on the top of the deck. Or let's say it's a card in red that I need to banish it off the top of my deck. Grab it from the bottom, put it on top.
See, this is one of those ones where we talked about all the new personalities are good in multiple styles. We just discussed different styles and colors and effects on one guy. We didn't do that in previous sets. We hardly did that.
No.
I like it a lot. We were discussing how potentially the meta going forward is going to be mostly Goku focused. Okay, we're moving on to Goku level 3. Goku Courageous. So the life card buff goes up to 2. He does lose the minus, which is fine. That's perfectly acceptable.
Hey, just upgrade to full aura drill.
I didn't think about that. I like how he just like that.
And look, he's even got like the impressive aura on his statue. He's just like, no.
I would imagine just for a second him going
the Kabuki style, just
that aura drill. Like that aura drill looks good. Let me just stick it to me permanently. There we go.
Wait. Actually, what's the pose on aura drill look like? That looks kind of very familiar.
Just like this. Wow, I didn't realize.
Looks kind of familiar.
Oh my god.
As we'll continue on, and I'll see if I can find it. Like this is a little too.
We said his power is a physical attack, so awesome. You can pull it even if you have no stages, so this is good. It says draw the part of it. Remember, this is a immediate effect, so no, it's not a hit effect or anything, so that boosts its balance towards stronger than weaker. So draw the bottom card of your discard pile. Top or bottom of your discard pile. So do you want to use time again?
Hi, Namekian restored.
Yeah. So if you think about it for a second, my opening action was to use time. Goes to discard pile. My response is to use Goku's power. Put time back in my hand. That's battle pausing in a physical attack without the stage gain for your opponent, and it's an immediate effect, not even a hit effect.
This is more like some of the other Namekian cards that are just like,
oh yeah, lots of them draw top or bottom, but they're all hit effects though. This is not even a hit effect.
Yeah, not even a hit effect.
No, that's where it would have balanced it out, made it game more comparable to older sets.
And a little less, not broken, but a little more fair.
And somebody might complain that damage AT plus 2 life cards is too low, but did we not just explain that everything
I'm going to grab another card to attack you with right afterwards?
Yeah, and his attacks are already boosted by plus 2 life cards. And he's already an
F.
Remember, plus 2 life, F, and he's got plus 2 life
plus
cards.
2, so we're talking AT plus 4 life.
So, even if he was at 0 somehow, if you somehow knocked him down, I'm going to hit you for 4 life cards, draw another card, and just keep this train going. So what we're saying is, Goku turns on level 3, just as a rule of thumb, expect them to go on very long. Be mindful of what's on your opponent's discard pile, and just prepare for what's sitting there.
Actually, kind of does look kind of close.
Oh, very similar posture. It's the palm open, fist back. Heck yeah. To Aura Drill.
Yep. Even down on the side, just
Even seen slightly from below.
yep.
So we're saying very effective, and
Attach
again,
this to me.
because his effect interacts primarily with the discard pile, and it's a physical attack, we're saying that he will work well with most styles. Again,
You are a 4.
it's good, maybe for level 4, a little low, but all right.
I don't know. I think that's kind of what made him a little more comfortable, but I don't know. 4 is a lot still.
Now, I'm vaguely recalling other people reviewing this set and being disappointed in 4, and I can't remember why. So level 4, Goku Selfless. Your attacks deal plus 2 life cards continuous, is what we're talking about. Continuous effect, plus 2 life cards damage, and your opponent's attacks deal minus 2 life cards. So the damage buff and reduction.
So the hiding drill now is attached to him too. And he's just like,
he's like, no, it's in my veins.
this is my what was it called? Earthbound. It's like.
His
my badge.
His badge.
This is my badge.
Got my hiding drill badge.
Just got my hiding drill badge. You can't hit me now.
Gosh. And it's happening. And it's fantastic because we say, hey, a strong ability like that should be on a level 4. It's fine. Perfectly legitimate at this level. However, we should say, I'm going to vote that this has maybe one thing that's maybe a little too strong. It could have balanced out with 2, but keeping it as it is, it's off the charts. Okay, power. Search your life deck, discard pile, or banish zone for style card and place it in your hand. If you think about it for a second, this can get around people who scouted you and took cards out of your deck. And all that stuff that could have potentially crippled you, potentially built your deck around, I found a way around it. I just pulled it back.
And in all honesty, with the leash being a thing, like if, I understand it's a level 4, it's going to be harder to get to and climb and whatnot. But with Unleashed and, Dig and stuff like that, even with the Rampaging Mastery and stuff like that, everything's considered to be style bend. I could go search for Dig that you banished or something like that. I can go search for anything like that. I can go grab it, bring it back. And Unleashed is a big thing. And Unleashed will get you to the 4 consistently. Insane and stuff like that.
This is what's killing me. Is you guys remember the concept of when Cooler first entered the picture, we've never heard of anybody consistently rejuvenating from the banish zone. That was a new thing to the game. How about somebody who could draw from
it. Just draw from anywhere.
Oh my. So we're asking a very legitimate question at this point. What's the purpose of a banish zone?
Yeah. It's to say, hey, you guys aren't allowed into the big kid pool, but we are.
It's just Goku and Cooler keep dipping in. So what we're saying is we think this Goku's very powerful, and in all likelihood, this power will always be the tipping point into a win, whether it be an MPV, a kill shot, whatever it is he's trying to do, will probably be influenced by that power. And that's amazing. It's not even an attack in of itself.
Yeah, I mean, just be glad that it's styled cards, because if it wasn't styled cards, it'd just be worse. I'd go grab a Dig.
I'll flip a table right there.
Yeah. Let me just go grab my
No.
or something stupid like that.
F that noise.
Let me go grab True Power. Save it for next turn.
Yeah, but I know where this is going.